Well, we got one in the live chat. Welcome. Thinking? That's me. Thinking about thinking. Uh, Okay. Now let's go back to Zoom. Got it. Going live. Hmm. Hmm. So I'm thinking about thinking. What is thinking? Let's find out. Hmm. Yes, let's find out. What is thinking? Yes. I got a computer here and it's got internet. So we can go, ah, let- let's go to something like the Stanford, let's see, philosophy. So, Stanford philosophy, the Stanford Encyclopedia of Philosophy. Okay. So, let's type, what is thinking? Hmm. Well, there is critical thinking, epistemology of visual thinking, philosophy for children, Spinoza's theory of attributes, Plotinus, discursive thinking. Descartes' theories of ideas, necessary and sufficient conditions, logic and ontology, Gilbert Ryle, Gadamer's aesthetics, cognitive science, Harold Arthur Pritchard, 17th century theories of consciousness, Martin Heidegger, Susan Stebbing, animalism. Hmm. But moral thinking in Richard Mervyn Hare, moral particularism, the Turing test, Let's see. Next, moral reasoning, practical reason, and the structure of actions. Hmm. A priori justification in knowledge. Hmm. 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 Spinoza's epistemology and philosophy of mind. Madhyamaka. Eternalism and self knowledge. Meta ethics. Heidegger's aesthetics. Narrow mental content. Plato's middle period metaphysics and epistemology. Hans Georg Gadamer. Hmm. Perfect goodness. Lock on personal identity. Hmm. Epistemological problems of testimony. Margaret Lucas Cavendish. Jacques Derrida. Hmm. Episteme and technique. Hmm. Altruism. Dualism. Hmm. Tiantai Buddhism. Hmm. And Russell's moral philosophy. Physicalism. Philosophy of theater. The- Theater. No. Personal identity. Of the beings now thinking. Lock on freedom. Hmm. Prepositions. Neo-Kantianism. Hmm. Metaphysical grounding. Eternalism. Parami- Parmenides. Oh, Nator. Makes sense of thinking. Marcus Aurelius. Wow. Gerald, Gerald de Cordemoy, Franz Fanon, Colonialism versus Humanism, Michael Oakeshott, mm, mm, kind of thinking, clear just types and tokens. What is a token? This is from category mistakes. Concepts of disease and health. Justice as a virtue. Divine freedom. Hmm. Oh, that might be interesting. What is the relationship between thinking and being? Value theory. Essential versus accidental property. Certainty. Consciousness and intentionality. Hmm. Intention. Moral epistemology. It, I guess the word thinking is used everywhere in philosophy. Psychologism. Epistemology. Intentionality in ancient philosophy. Nicholas of Cusa. Friedrich Wilhelm Joseph von Schelling. Pauli. The knowledge argument. Informal logic. Divine providence. Aristotle's psychology. Internalism versus externalist. Internalist versus externalist concepts of epistemic justification. Divine simplicity. Rigid designators. Time travel. What is it that the time traveler is constrained in this way? What is Plato on knowledge in the day idealism, idealism. Oh my gosh, there's there was it went up to 10. Now there's 15. Egoism, pragmatics, other minds. Hmm. The historical controversy surrounding innateness, innate, innateness, singular propositions. Innate, functional, propositional function, fatalism, hmm. Metaphor, belongs to formula of what thinking is like. Howard Marcus. Hmm. The problem of perception, oral theory, envy, immutability, and rent. Hmm. Value pluralism. Hmm. Pyro. Hmm. What is Kumarila? Hmm. And what is Japanese Zen Buddhist philosophy? This hmm, change and inconsistency. Herman Cohen. What first raises the philosophy of pure thinking? I mean, this conception free from the influence something of pure thinking. Cohen. There's so many kinds of thinking. Aristotle. Hmm. Hmm. Is it? Hmm. Self-consciousness. Let's investigate this. First published in 2017, revised in 2020. Who wrote it? Oh man, it's a long article. Ooh. Mm. It's got all these, uh, I guess, references. Yeah. Oh, really? Hmm. That's the bibliography. It, it, it covers, let's see, it, here's the outline. Okay. So human beings are conscious not only of the world around them, but also of themselves, their activities, their bodies, and their mental lives. They are, that is, self conscious. Or equivalently, self aware. Self consciousness can be understood as an awareness of oneself, but a self conscious subject is not just aware of something that merely happens to be themselves, as one is if one sees an old photograph without realizing that it is of oneself. Rather, a self conscious subject is aware of themselves as themselves. It is manifest to them that they themselves are the object of awareness. Self consciousness is a form of consciousness that is paradigmatically expressed in English by the words I, me, and my, terms that each of us use to refer to ourselves as such. A central topic throughout the history of philosophy, and increasingly so since the 17th century, the phenomena surrounding self consciousness prompt a variety of fundamental philosophical and scientific questions, including its relation to consciousness, its semantic and epistemic features, its realization in both conceptual and non conceptual representation, and its connection to our conception of an objective world populated with others like ourselves. Hmm. So I'm going to click on this, copy, and see. Is there, do I have another browser open? Yeah, that maybe I can. Okay, I can. I'm going to use my tiny URL, shorten another one, and go paste and go, let's see, wake up, think clearly.life and type in self consciousness. Consciousness, right? Self consciousness. Did I spell it right? I better have. There, I shortened the URL. So now I can go into a browser on my phone. Let's see. Ooh, and then I go like this and then add and then type in what's dot life / self consciousness. So without Just without the hyphen. Go. Oh shit. Oh, I spelled uh what's wrong. I used the Q by accident. My fingers hit the wrong key. Let's see if I get all the letters right this time. Yeah. So now I'm going to share